morning, class. My name is Tanisha Swain, and today we're going to be talking about the history of the marimba. The introduction. This field could be to inform, educate, and maybe entertain individuals who may or may not be aware of the marimba instrument, and the data would be used to explain the history, the background, and the impact from the percussion instrument. Who made the instrument? I believe the Africans did, but the Zulu tribe of South Africa is said to have legends of a goddess named Marimba who created a xylophone with gourds attached. But a Mexican musician by the name of Manuel Bolin Cruz, or Cruz, in 1850 created our first modern marimba. He did this by adding extra length to the legs to allow players to stand while playing, enlarged the keyboard, and then had added wooden resonators. And then later, another Mexican musician by the name of Boris Moreno had further modified the instrument by adding a chromatic scale to it. Where did it come from? In about the 13th century, the first historical evidence of xylophones originated in now Mali, Africa. But the marimba wasn't discovered until the 16th and 17th centuries, and it was widely used in Africa, especially in the west and the central parts of the continent. The xylophone crossed the seas with Africans sold as slaves and arrived in Central and South America to continue to make their native instruments there. As I was doing research, it was told that they had did this so they can feel more close at home since they have been taken away from their home. The name marimba is Bantu for a xylophone, ma meaning a great number of objects, and rimba meaning a xylophone with a single bar. And if you look to your right, you can see a picture of excuse me if I'm not pronouncing this right, but the Genjimaske. It is in Mali, Africa, and this was around the 13th century. Difference between the Mali instruments. On the very top left of the screen, this video is going to explain the difference between the marimba, the vibraphone, the xylophone, and the glockenspiel, or bells, as another name for it. Now, these videos do move fast, just to let you know. The second video right in the middle is going to show the crotales. They are also known as the antique cymbals, but they are more well known as the crotales. They also use harder mallets. The last video on the top right corner is going to show the tubular bells, but this instrument is more well known as the chimes. They use hammers to play it. Marimba's impact in our modern world. Marimba in school bands and in technology. 4-octave marimbas are used in elementary and in middle schools. 4.5 octaves and 5 octaves are a standard range of marimbas used in music colleges and in the professional world. The greater number of notes also increases a player's musical repertoire. The marimba instrument can also be used in marching bands, concerts, drum competitions, and any events that are associated with mallet percussion. The marimba and other mallet percussion instruments have so much of an impact in our modern society that people have heard the sounds and don't even recognize that it's coming from the instrument. It's even on our cellular devices, ringtones that is. The marimba can also be seen or heard in other forms of media besides music, like television, movies, cartoons, and etc. In conclusion, we learned that the marimba has a positive impact all over our world, from originating in Mali, Africa, to being well used to anyone from all different sorts of backgrounds. Being able to connect with people from different cultures and to come together through music or any other way is just phenomenal. A person doesn't have to speak or understand the language to be able to enjoy something. That also goes for reading music or not knowing how to play an instrument too. The instrument is for anyone who wants to play. With that being said, please enjoy this alfaritos being played on the marimba in the first video. How many of y'all thought that was y'all phone ringing? Anyway, please enjoy this last fun video of Aaron Grooves playing the Super Mario theme on the marimba as a 4 mallet. And that's the bibliography page. Well, this concludes my presentation. Thanks for watching.